สวัสดีค่ะดิฉันสายลุนคีแก้วนะคะจากปูเป้เจมทอล์กค่ะ Hello everyone at ปูเป้เจมทอล์ก Today I'm going to talk about 1 minute to separate diamond quality grade. So yesterday we talked about fallet and internal fallet, FL and IF. Okay, so I want to tell you something because I missed something that is a little bit mistake because IF and fallet. Okay, that the day before I think I talk about this, like if you use microscope, right? If you use microscope and then if it fallet and then you can see pinpoint or something, right, feather or like that. But if you use 10x loop and after that you use 10x loop to look again to decide 10x loop is the most important thing that all graders need to use it, because even you see inside microscope and whatever, you're gonna use 10x loop to determine this one is what grade. Okay, so if it's fallet, is that mean no internal inclusion inside and outside. Okay, with 10x loop, it's not microscope. Microscope can help you to zoom and see what is it, right? And after that, if you use 10x loop to zoom it again, if you don't see anything, right, yes, it's a fallet. Okay, and next is internal fallet, IF. Okay, the different. If with IF, you can see internal inclusion like a little bit pinpoint, but okay, determined by loop. If you can use 10x loop and then you zoom and then you see, okay, is called callable. If that pinpoint is callable, is the IF, okay, or internal fallet. Okay, so but outside if it IF is mean internal fallet, so that mean outside you can fallet scratch also. This the thing that's different between fallet and IF. Okay, FL and IF. FL, no internal inclusion, no blemish under 10x loop, and then IF have outside or blemish. Okay, but no have internal inclusion, okay, by 10x loop. Okay, and you know different, right? But in microscope, if you see, it's just whatever you can see. Yes, if you find it is in that part, so you remember and then you loop it. If it loop, you don't see anything, so that means it's non-callable, and then that means it's no internal inclusion, same like FL and IF. So this topic we finished, okay, yesterday. And then for tonight we talk about VVS1 and VVS2. Okay, what difference between two grades? What is it? If it VVS1, okay, you can see pinpoint or feather like that under 10x loop. Okay, if you can see on the table or like on this side, on top side. Okay, if you can loop and then you see it. Okay, if you are grader, you can see immediately, right? If you're not grader, but yes, maybe you like a normal people, right? Not in the gem like a market, so you can find the inclusion like a VS1 or VS2 very easy that you can see. It's not too easy, but yes, you can see it maybe have like crystal or like that, or feather, big feather. VS1 or VS2 and below. For this grade is VVS1. Very hard to find. If you can find it, yes, you know, it's yes, you very good. Okay, first thing, you're gonna use microscope to help you to find where is it, because inclusion is so small, so you need to look every like facet, right? And then if you can zoom, okay, after that you look all the piece, right? And then you face up, and then you're not sure this pinpoint on here, you have to decide with 10x loop again, and you loop it, you see it is a what? If you see it, VVS2. If you don't see, it's a VVS1. It's higher grade than VVS2. Okay, it's a VVS. If you don't see, have pinpoint in microscope but cannot see in 10x loop, is called VVS1. So that means VVS1 you can find very easy on pavilion side. Okay, and then when you look all the period after that, you face down and then you look right. Yes, very easy that you can find. But if it face up, you don't see, or very faint and very hard to find on the table. So is this grade is called VVS1. Okay, and then if very, it's not very, it's like if you can find VVS2 pinpoint here, right? That means you can use 10x loop and then do full zoom, right? And then if you see on the table, the grade is this side, okay, VVS2, because you see this side, okay? If you don't see, it's VVS1. If you see, it's the VVS2, okay? It's a different grade. So right now you know how you study by yourself, and then how you separate, and then you can learn how to read the report, okay, like this, the report. Okay, so this diamond is show, you can see a little bit pinpoint here, right, in microscope, and then people plot here. But if in CIA, right, I plot it very hard to loop. Better you plot on pavilion side. Pavilion side, this side is not on the table, because on the table is for low VVS1 or VVS2 grade, different grade. Better you plot on pavilion side, the pavilion side, so same grade VVS1, because very hard to zoom and then you can see. Okay, you can plot here. It's not here. You can plot like over here, okay? But this one is not like a JA book, so I want to show you the thing like a plot thing. But the plot is not like this, okay? But different, a little bit different. And this one you can see pinpoint here, very hard to find. You see, right? 10x with 10x loop, but microscope you can see it. But yeah, you have to check with 10x loop, because 10x loop is like this is the key that you can call that inclusion or not. You can see it's or not. If don't see, so another grade. If you see, it's another grade, in lower grade. Okay, so better people should plot on pavilion. Okay, pavilion lower half like that. Okay, this is also very small. If you not see it, you can see this like the plotting here, right, and then plotting. And then VVS2 right now, okay, you can find like a pinpoint in like very dense pinpoint, or like bright pinpoint, or like crystal, a little bit crystal. So it's not big. If it's big crystal, it's not like, it's a little bit big. The grade is a little bit lower. It's a VS1, okay, VS1 right now. VVS2, right? 2V. It's not only 1V. If it's 2V, it's higher grade, okay? So this is plot on the small crystal here. Yes, it's very good plot, because if you found on the table, you should plot this side. It's not here, okay? So yes, it's here. You can see a little bit like a white, okay, white crystal. So, and one more like a pinpoint, 3 pinpoint here. If under microscope, you can see like this, okay? It's so small, you cannot see it. It's so faint, you cannot see. So it's not pinpoint, so you can see like a feather, a little bit feather in VVS1, also VVS2 feather also have, okay? And then if it IF or FL, you can find is not a feather, is a scratch, okay? And then if have a depth, is a VVS1 already. It's the depth of feather. And then This a little bit feather, you can put feather like a red like this, like that, try this. Okay, you can see like small. So yes, this is one more shot that you can know, and then you can select by yourself because very small, very slightly inclusion too. Okay, if this video is very helpful for you, that you can know. All in the world, just 1 second, we talk about VS1 and VS2 tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I see you tomorrow. Bye bye.